So I'm out here on the Brazos River today. I'm exploring the Cook Mountain Formation, which is very dense in fossils. And I'm kind of like standing right on top of it right now. But there's a lot of dirt in between me and the layer, which is why we go to stuff like rivers and creeks, which cuts through all that dirt. This is a creek that feeds into the Brazos River, and it looks like it cut just down to the actual level that has fossils in it. So, I'm gonna check it out and see if I find anything. Well, it kind of looks like it didn't go deep enough. Yeah, nothing. But I find this real neat old beer can, back when they poked their own holes. Didn't even have pull tabs. Yeah, we're gonna go back out to the main river and full bottle. We're gonna go back out to the main river and see if we see anything there. It cuts down way deeper, so should actually find stuff. Would you look at this? Right here, we're getting a little bit of fossils. So this is gonna be our layer that has them. You can see a little bit more down in here. Turns out the creek did actually cut down deep enough. I just wasn't far enough back in the creek. So I walked down a little ways, and there's this real neat little shelf. I don't think there's anything actually showing, but we found the fossil level, so I guess that's worth something. Yeah, just fragments. Well, we'll keep looking. Alright, well I found this real ornate gastropod fossil underneath this rock here, right in the layer. I think I might honestly try to take the strike and dip of this layer. It's going to be real eyeball-y and not too accurate, but it should help me find it later on down in there. It looks like it's dipping off that way. So, I got my Brunton out. Let's see. Don't stab yourself. I'll make you level. It looks like it's about 160 with a dip of maybe 5, maybe. It's not dipping much. Cow, I'm dripping sweat. Southeast and dipping about 5. This also is a really not conducive spot for strike and dip. Mud is not your friend, especially not in creek beds. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it looks like it's dipping about 5 degrees in the southeasterly direction, which I think that makes sense. A little bit turned around and back in this creek, but once I get back on the main river, it should be easier to tell, maybe. I could also just look it up. They have this whole thing surveyed already, but where's the fun in that? There's the camera. Yeah, I got that little guy. Yeah, that's neat. Well, I got like, I don't know, it's 5-10 degrees cooler once I got out of that creek. But would you look at that? I would not want to fall into there. That current is ripping, dude. And there's a lot of stuff in that water. That would not be fun. I mean, look at those whirlpools. Suck you right down. I mean, you could, I don't know. I don't know if you can make it to the bank. I don't think I could swim across it, to be honest with you. Maybe, but I'd have to choose a pretty calm spot. Certainly not right here. That just looks not fun. Alright, well, we're back to bushwhacking. Not really whacking, we're just like shoving our ways through. The trail is slowly getting less and less of a trail as I make it further down this river. But I'm looking for down there that I can actually stand on without falling into the river. And then a way to get down there, because that's where all the fossils are. About 15-20 feet below me, straight down. I'm thinking a little bit further on down that way. Sandbar looking thing. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, I don't think I can get down right here. And I'm not in a super, but down there is where I'm gonna try to get to. I think I gotta go up that way, over, and then back down. It's based off of the geological map. They're gonna be right there. I'm gonna get a whole bunch. Now I just gotta get over there. Oh, that's barbed wire. Always watch out for this when you're looking out, exploring. It's not fun. And now I got a hole in my pants. Dang it. Stay up to date on your tetanus shots. Alright, well I found the way down. It's gonna be down there. Honestly, it looks like people have come here before. Probably whenever the river wasn't so high. But it is ripping. This is weird. I was in Central Texas about a week ago, and all the rivers there are super low. Water's so low you can see the riverbed because they're not getting any water. But Dallas and East Texas, man, we're just flooded. Oh, look at this. Old-timey bottle. And it looks like it's still got some whiskey in it. Or whatever was in it. If it was worth anything, sucks. Oh yeah, this spot's looking great. Right down in there. That black layer is gonna be the one with the fossils. Okay, so I'm right here in this section. I want to be a little bit deeper down. Or what I really want to be is over there. But I can't get over there because that's super slick. And I'll just go straight into that. And that does not look like I'm going to be able to get out. So I'm staying away from that. I'm going to go back up and go down that way, see if there's any other spots or if I just need to call it for the day. It is toasty. Okay, so probably at the most precarious spot we've been yet, but right under through here is going to be a ton of stuff. You can already see them right below where I'm standing. I wish this water level would go down. So I got to crawl in through here, and then I should be golden. Okay, so we made it into that little crevice thing, and I'm sweating like a dog. Right here at my feet, I guess dogs don't sweat, so that's a bad analogy. But here we are. I have no idea what that is, but we got a whole bunch of fossils. Tons of bivalves, a couple of mollusks. Looks to be a scale, maybe. I'm curious about this, though. It looks like a flower of some sort. Okay, so this thing. I wasn't sure what it was when I found it, and I'm still not 100% certain, but I'm thinking, based off of my Google searches, it is a shark tooth, actually, from the Upper Cretaceous period. It was a shark that ate a lot of crustaceans, and so these were used as cruncher teeth, and I believe the name is, I'm probably going to butcher this, but Pitacotus whippley, or something like that. I'll put the name on the screen right here, and a picture of whatever it was supposed to look like, or teeth. Probably teeth. I don't think we have a full skeleton of the thing. But I am shocked. That's really cool. Maybe a piece of coral. But then up here, we have these interesting bands of lighter sediment going up the ridge. It was probably called change in depositional environments, but I don't know what. So I have some questions that I want answered and some fun research to do. But for now, we got to figure out a way to keep going that way without falling in that. Although, to be honest, I think here I might be able to get out. I still don't want to go wet though, even though I already am. I'm literally drenched in sweat. It is, I think it's 90 today, and I'm enjoying this shade. So honestly, I'm kind of just sitting here for a minute because it is hot. So we already pulled this one out of the wall. It looks to be bivalve or maybe like a mollusk of some sort. I'm not 100% sure on him, but what we got right here is way cooler. That's a piece of coral. And then we got a whole bunch of gastropods. We got one there, we got one there, we got one there, got one there, got one there, got a bivalve, got another gastropod. But I'm gonna work on getting this guy out because he is pretty cool. All right, so we got him out. There's the coral. It was just a piece, but I mean, that's a really cool one. And we got 3 different gastropod species. There are a few more in the wall, but those are the more brittle ones. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave them. I might head down a little ways and pick these guys up when I come back. We'll leave him there too. All right, onwards. This is why I like this spot right here. In this one little chunk of dirt, you can see it, I found a bivalve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different species of gastropod. This one was kind of broken though, unfortunately. He didn't quite make it. Oh! And now he's in the water. Oh well. And the coolest find, this shark tooth. That's a win for today, boys. Let's go. Okay, I found this chunk with this big old gastropod in it. Time to see, did he survive? Whoa. Yeah, that's a complete one. There's probably more stuff in that chunk. Look at him. He's nice. I'd wash it off in the river, but I'd probably end up taking a swim. Keeper. So I split this straight down the middle, and this is really cool because it gives you a glimpse of what the ancient seafloor used to look like. This was the top, this was the bottom, this is right in the middle of it. So if we pause deposition and walked across it, this is what you'd be walking on 35 million years ago. And that's just really cool. Okay, so we got a little bit dirty, and we still got some bushwhacking to do. Well, bush pushing, I guess. But we'll do a full what all I found back truck, and I'll see y'all there. Okay, so I got a whole bunch, and I got real hot, so I decided to call it. But this is pretty much what I've gotten for today. So we got these two really cool gastropods. I'm calling them the more like bubbly, almost circular type ones. A whole bunch of these tiny little ornate ones. 2 bivalves. I could have gotten more of them, but these were the two like most perfect. A lot of them were like broken. 2 more of the smaller bubbly looking gastropods. I'm thinking it's the same species as that, but these are a little bit more pointy, so maybe not. 2 pieces of what I'm assuming is coral. I'm thinking this is like a flower or like a root of some sort, and this is definitely coral. This one's just awesome. Moving on, we got either a mollusk shell or an egg sac, or half of it at least. It's real like shiny almost. You can see. Whole bunch of these long gastropods. This one's broken, but it's the real skinny end part of them. Got this piece, which appears to be a big one of these guys. Maybe. I'm honestly not 100% sure on him, but I picked it up anyways. We got a whole bunch of these cone snails, gastropods, and then 2 of the broken ones, and then the coolest piece of the day, the shark tooth. I was not expecting to find this. I didn't even know we had him here, but I am very pleased. Might even make a necklace.